Wakefield Trinity have made another long trip to Cumbria. This time it's to take on the Barrow Raiders in round 13 of the Betfred Championship. And you may remember that these two sides met at the DIY Kitchen Stadium in the quarter-final of the 1895 Cup when Trinity were victors by 30 points to 12. The team news sees Mason Lino still missing with a foot injury, maybe out for a few weeks. And Tommy Doyle has got a rib injury and he misses out, with Harvey Smith coming onto the bench, the hooker, who, because he's in the first team, misses out on an Academy International cap. So Trinity have Max Joyce at full-back, three-quarter line of Jerry McGilvery at Jack Croft, Ollie Pratt and Darrell Alfords. Liam Kay joins Luke Gale at half-back, and in the pack it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Josh Bowden, Liam Hood, Renu for Tony, Matty Ashurst, Josh Griffin and Jay Pitts. And on the bench joining Harvey Smith, Caleb Hamlin, Welly, Luke Bain and Lachlan Walmsley. Noah Booth is Trinity's 18th man. For the Barrow side, Luke Cresswell's at full-back, Andrew Bullman, Matthew Costello, Luke Broadbent and Ryan Shaw. Half-backs are former Trinity man Brad Walker and Ryan Johnston. And in the pack it's Ellis Gillam, Josh Wood, another former Trinity man, and Ramon Silva, James Greenwood, Jared Stack and Greg Worthington. And on the bench, Aaron Smith, the England Knights, Tom Wilkinson, Max Clark and Tom Walker. Marcus Griffiths is today's referee. Thanks for joining me, TC, and cameraman Andy Davis. This match is halfway through the season, 13. And Raiders in their regular blue and white strip will get the kickoff. Looks like it's Ryan Shaw with around 1,400 points for Barrow. Trinity playing in their home strip, the white shirts with the red and blue V. It's dry, although there's a few black clouds above the swirling around. Andy's panicking in case it rains because we are in the subject to the elements. Barrow start off with a short kickoff. Knock on, says referee Marcus Griffiths, and it's heading ball to Trinity. Well, that's a strange start to the game. Normally they go deep, don't they? Luke Gale to feed the scrum. Hood at the base, he goes right with Kay. Inside ball to McGilvery. 3, 4 in the tackle, just pulling McGilvery back a couple of metres. A round of applause from below us from the Barrow fans. Scruffy at the play of the ball. Liam Hood finds Josh Bowden. Still missed only one game this season. Mr. Reliable. Renault for Tony in the team of the month. That was a knock-on, was it? As a challenge on Luke Gale. Got to be a knock-on. Congratulations to Renault for Tony in that team of the month, along with Darrell Alfords, who's scoring tries for fun for Trinity. 7 already this season in the championship. Another scrum, another heading ball to Trinity. This time to the right, Jack Croft has come inside of Liam Kay, and it's Croft who makes the halfway line, and then he's bundled back 2 or 3 metres. Won't go to ground, won't Crofty? Pitts with the drive into the Barrow Raiders half. A Tony. Gale has got Jowett into the line at pace. The dummy from Max Jowett. Former Trinity man Brad Walker gets across and makes a tackle on Trinity's full-back. Luke Gale sends a shot flat pass to Bowden. The Speckies below us want a forward pass. 12 metres out. Hood has looked down the blind side. He's now looked open. That's the way he goes with Gale. Inside to Renault for Tony on the charge with a metre to go. He's short. Liam Hood to the right. Kay, short pass, Griffin. Again, a metre short. Last tackle. Not a bad place to turn the ball over though, is it? Right on the opponent's goal line. And the message, of course, is keep them here. No silly penalties for offside or illegal tackles. That was a little bit high from Griff. Experienced referee, of course, is Marcus Griffin. Players won't go to ground, will they? Josh Wood, of course, a ginger head former Trinity man at hooker and at acting half-back. Gave him the nickname of Chesney from Coronation Street when he came to Trinity. Ramon Silva, the Brazilian, onto the 30-metre line. Ashurst and Hood, the two Trinity defenders. Wood goes right with Brad Walker, kicks it from right to left, should be McGilvray, bounces kindly for Jerry McGilvray. Returns it back towards the halfway line. Liam Caird acting halfback on this occasion. Is it Crofty that's going to take the next drive? It is, Jack Croft. Little shimmy from the centre. Short side with Griffin. Goes outside his opposition and McGilvey's tearing down that right touchline side. Stays in the field of play. Good play Hood, good play Griffin, good play McGilvray. Kay finds Pitts, short ball, Bowden. And again they want a forward pass, 20 out. What can Gale magic? Jowett into the line. Ollie Pratt goes close, can he get the ball down? I think he has, you know. Ollie Pratt with the first try of the afternoon, confirmed by a referee. Good power from the centre. Sponsored by Andrew Schofield and Nita Delaporte, his 5th championship try of the season. Coming in the 5th minute, good build-up, good finish Trinity. 4 points to 0, they lead Barrow with a kick to come. Jowett did well coming into the line at pace. The Barrow defenders just hung off a little bit, giving Holly Pratt that little bit of space, but the power took him over. Playing well is Holly Pratt. Playing better is Max Jowett. And it'll be Max Jowett who's going to line up the conversion attempt, or should I say. Good start, Trinity. Very precise in his preparation is Max Jowett, but it's working, isn't it? Well over 100 goals already. Here we go, come on Max, straight between the H's. Get on with it, shouts somebody from below us. Show them what you mean, Max. That's good enough, isn't it? It's pushed it to the left. 4-0 it remains. Right, watch for the short kick-off.
Come on, let's get behind the Raiders. Let's make some noise.
Shaw with the restart. It doesn't go deep again. That's a swirling kick. Barrow come up with the ball in the form of skipper Jared Stack, former Workington man. So the first time that the Raiders have had the ball inside the Trinity half, they're going to have to defend as Ellis Gillum drives towards the 20. Wood looks to his left with Silver. Steps inside one, can't get beyond a Tony. And Bowden and Ashurst. Gillum with the offload. Johnson sends the pass back inside to James Greenwood. First season with Barrow. Ball's gone loose. Referee allows play to go on as Matty Ashurst finds Gale, and its try scorer Pratt comes back inside. On the 20. Gale down the short side with Ashurst. 4 defenders to put Trinity skipper to ground, carrying him back about 5 metres. Can't do anything about it when the opposition lift you up. First touch for the man in form, Darrell Alfords. They'll come out firing on all cylinders in defence of the Raiders. This is Liam Kay playing in the halves. No way through for Josh Griffin on this occasion. Look, there's plenty of defenders there for Griffin. Hood sends a pass inside to Atone. Met a blue wall, didn't they? Blue brick wall. Short side with Griffin. Tries to step inside. Last tackle 8 metres inside the Barrow half. Gales to the left, Kay to the right. It goes left to Gale, who sends it back down that right channel. Fullback Luke Cresswell, over 100 games for Barrow, gathers the ball and is penalised, the Trinity player, for a high tackle on the fullback. Jack Croft gives the penalty away. Ryan Johnson, the scrum half, to find touch. Makes about 10 metres, that's if that, 5 metres. Now the call is all offside. I presume it means Trinity. Greenwood with the drive. Woodard acting halfback. Hood stands his ground along with Bowden. And Pitts is the third Trinity defender. Walker, Stack. No way through for the Barrow skipper, but that's a penalty again for another high tackle. Keep your tackles down, says Marcus Griffiths. Brad Walker this time finds touch.
Come on, let's get behind the Raiders. Come on!
Let's get behind the Raiders, says the Tannoy man. Broadbent with the restart. Walker out to reach. Ellis Gillan with the drive onto the 30, centre field. This time it's the Trinity defenders that push the Barrow player back a couple of metres. Another penalty. Reaping the ball out. Suspect that Brad Walker's going to find touch, is he, from 30 metres out? Perhaps putting Trinity back inside their own 20. Oh, he's not, he's going to tap it. Here comes Stack, the skipper. And the offload to fullback Cresswell, wearing the protective headgear. Hood makes the tackle with the second attempt. Josh Wood to the right with Silva. No way past Pitts and Tony, but he's still going, is the Brazilian. A couple of metres from Trinity's line. They've got to switch on to defence now. Watch for Woody showing and going. Goes deep with Walker. Deeper with Johnston, looking for the runners. Full back into the line, and well done, Jack Croft. Makes a tackle on Luke Cresswell, but still tackles in this set of 6 to defend. Little skip from back row forward James Greenwood, former Salford player. Deep to Johnson, and then the kick, it's hit a Trinity player. Pitts has knocked on, has he? Back to 1. Barrow will get another set of 6. Johnson just checking that it is back to 1, and it is. No advantage Barrow, scrum down 10 metres from the Trinity line and heading ball to the Barrow Raiders. Brad Walker feeds the scrum. Josh Wood takes it to the left as scrum half Johnson. Into the line comes a fullback. A little jink from the winger Ryan Shaw on the far side, but Trinity defenders hold him up right on the goal line. Josh Wood, the first receiver. Ball comes out in the tackle. Referee this time waves play on. Ashurst comes wide. Running it, Massey Ashurst has got Gale on his inside. Still going, the Trinity skipper. Onto the 30 and beyond. Gale at acting half-back. Here comes the try scorer, Ollie Pratt. Nice run from Pratt. Is it Alfords? It is. This time it's Trinity's penalty because of the high tackle. Thumbs up from Matt Crowther for Ranulph Tony. Luke Gale finds touch. Just outside the Barrow 20 by a couple of metres. Pratt. Gale first receiver. Tony with the drive. Onto the 20-metre line. Liam Hood goes right with Josh Bowden. 10 metres out. Hood's got the options. He brings it back to the left with Gale. Jowett into the line again. Cut out pass. Alfords in the left corner. He is, you know. As I said a few minutes ago, scoring tries for fun. But again, it's Max Jowett joining the line, creating that little bit of space for the wingman. Into the 15th minute on my watch, Trinity have doubled score. 8-0 the now lead with a kick to come. Eighth championship try of the season for the wingman. Good build up by the forwards. Tony did well, so did Bowden. And again a difficult conversion for Jowett. Referee having a word with Josh Bowden for some reason. Less than a metre from the touchline side. Brought the ball back about 25 metres. Referee stops the official timekeepers watches. There's not a lot of space for Max to come back, is there? As he pushed it to the left again, he hasn't, you know, he's put it straight between the posts. That's quiet. The Barrow spec is below us. Trinity have hit double figures courtesy of the Max Jowett conversion, sponsored by Beat Autism. 10-0 the Trinity lead. Right, watch for this short swirling kick-off again. They've tried it twice. The last time they came up with possession did the Raiders. And here we go again. Bit of pushing and a shoving. Pratt knocks on, does it? Yes, he does. It's working for Barrow. Scrum down 30 metres out from the Trinity goal line. Brad Walker to feed the scrum. Josh Wood at the base. Goes left with Johnston. Fullback Cresswell into the line. Shaw comes inside. I can see Kay defending. I can see McGilvery. And Jack Croft. Centre Matthew Costello. Are they wanting another high tackle? I think they are, the spec is. Johnson looks for the runners. This is Greg Worthington, now 33, former Featherstone man. Lee and Toronto, of course. Johnston. Brad Walker. Broadbent into the line again. As the winger got the ball down. He's in touch, good defence Daryl Alfords on Andrew Bullman, the former Whitehaven wingman. Trinity in possession from the turnover. Josh Bowden gets the easy job of playing the ball. Who's going to take the hard drive? It's Jerry McGilvey. The referee's not happy. You've got to go back half a metre. McGilvey on the drive. Griffin down the short side. And again, bundle back, 4, 5, 6, even 10 metres, he's still going back. That's great defence from the Barrow Raiders. It really is, you've got to give credit to them. Pitts with the skip. Bowden with the offload to a Tony. Gale, Joe into the line again. Pratt sticks to the ball, he's put to ground by centre Luke Broadbent, but Trinity within 8 metres of the halfway line. Alfords away from acting halfback. Pushes away one, can't push away 2, 3 or 4. Just stays in the field of play, courtesy of the assistance from Liam Hood. Did well, did Hoodie. Gale kicks high. Shaw knocks on, 10 metres out from his own goal line. Good swirling kick from Trinity's halfback Luke Gale. 10-0 Trinity lead, this is another great chance. Scrum down, 10 metres out. No sign of anybody on from the bench yet from either side, and we're into the 21st minute. Hood at the base has got Gale to the left, Jowett's to the left, but he's going now back over to the right. Goes right with Jowett. Matthew Costello came in on the angle, saw the danger, made the tackle, 10 out, Hood. Short side again with Kay. Griffin knocks on. No advantage Barrow, it'll be a scrum down on the 10. Barrow ball. Chance scores are begging for Trinity to extend the lead, 10-0 it remains. Good defence, Ollie Pratt and Luke Gale. Bullman away from the acting halfback, but doesn't make any metres at all. Trinity offside, over enthusiasm, centre field. Relieving kick for Brad Walker. Don't take any time at all, does it, to put the ball into touch. 10 metres short of the halfway line. Walker looking for the runners, this is Gillam. Bowden defending, along with Jay Pitts. Silver. Met square on by Liam Hood. And another penalty for another high tackle. That's about the fourth Trinity have given. Gale wants to have a word with the referee. Don't be saying out stupid, Luke. And Jared Stack, the Barrow skipper's having a word with the referee. Probably saying, how many more are you going to have? This time it's the left boot of Ryan Johnson that finds touch. Worthington with the drive onto the 30. Tony and Pitts, the two Trinity defenders. Silver, the front row forward. This time it's Bowden and Maddie Ashurst. Brad Walker looks to his inside, then sends the pass out to his half-back partner, Ryan Johnston. Liam Kay, the defender, along with the Tony. Gillam again, the dummy. Not taking that isn't Josh Bowden, far too experienced. Tackles tick on, but they're still remaining in this set of 6. Johnston, the little chip into the in-goal area. Max has got it covered, goes dead. Tap 20 restart. Here comes Jerry McGilvery. And remember, it's a 7 tackle set. Great defence, Josh Wood. Liam Hood said in his interview during the week, you don't run at Josh Wood. He obviously didn't see the interview, didn't Jerry McGilvery? Jay Pitts spins. Long ball to Gale, Joe into the line again. Ollie Pratt knocks on. Another chance goes a begging. And Jay Pitts is stretching. Has he got a knock? He's taken a few knocks over the last few weeks, that's Pitts. Right leg. Points to his knee, does Jay Pitts. But thumbs up. The Warhorse will carry on. 10-0, remember, Trinity lead Barrow Raiders here at Craven Park. Round 13 of the Betfred Championship, and we've played 25 minutes on my watch. Greg Worthington with the drive across the 30-metre line. Wood goes back to the left with Johnston. Full back into the line is Creswell. Jack Croft has to reach but misses the tackle. Gillam drives. Asher stands his ground along with Liam Hood and Tony. Still going as a front row forward. Puts the ball out in the tackle to Wood. Has he got support on his left shoulder? No way through for James Greenwood. Short pass from Wood. Substitutes on. Tom Walker, first touch and he's only a metre out. Whoops, that's a deep pass. Johnson reaches, penalty, offside Trinity yet again. More pressure on their own line. Greg Worthington it is that's been replaced by Tom Walker. Referee's having a word with Maddie Ashurst, Trinity's skipper. Probably saying, how many times have I to tell you, you've got to keep on side. Johnson takes the tap, goes down the short side. Oh, forward pass, says the referee. Ryan Shaw's try disallowed. Head and ball Trinity, but only 10 metres from their own goal line. This time it's Liam Kay that feeds and Liam Hood at the base. This is Darrell Alfords, one of Trinity's 2 try scorers. He and Ollie Pratt, the first one, of course. Not playing the ball correctly. Penalty Barrow. Well, it wasn't playing the ball correctly, it was pushing, and that's therefore obstruction and a penalty. Had he not played the ball correctly, of course, it would have just been the turnover. Skipper Stack with the drive to within 10. More pressure on the Trinity line. Wood goes deep with Walker. Even deeper with John Stern. McGilvery has to come in, and a crash tackle on Matthew Costello, the experienced winger, does well. It was 2-on-1. Walker, substitute of course, Tom Walker. We've got Brad at half-back wearing 6, Tom Walker wearing 22. Scruffy again at the play of the ball. Wood shows the dummy. Hold him up right on the line. Carrying him into the in-goal area. Brings the ball back onto the 10-metre line. Referee still not happy about something. Johnson goes short with Gillam. Pizzatoni and Bowden, 3 defenders. Josh Wood has looked left, that's the way we're going with Johnson. Another kick into the in-goal area. Hits a Trinity player, back to 1. Barrow Raiders have got another set of 6 inside the 10-metre zone. Some more defending to do for Daryl Powell's side. Gillam again. Tony and Bowden, the defenders. Held up, back to the 10-metre line again. We're in the 30th minute on my watch, and it's more pressure on the Trinity line. Josh Wood to the right with Johnston, the half-back. Tony grabs him, puts him to ground, 9 out. Long pass to Brad Walker, overhead ball to the wingman Shaw. McGilvery does well and bundles them into touch. Great defence, Jerry McGilvery. Great defence. Still no sign for anybody from the bench for Trinity. Luke Gale this time gets the easy job. Hooded acting halfback. Alfred's the winger, has gone in and takes the drive. Caleb Hamlin-Welly is on for Josh Bowden. First substitution for Trinity. Ollie Pratt this time hangs on to the ball. Luke Baines ready. And Renew for Tony it is, who'll go to the touchline side. This is Hamlin-Welly with his first touch of the ball. Hood scoops it up one-handed, long ball to Ashurst. Gale on his right shoulder. Oh, he tries to get the pass to Max Jowett, play on. Oh, and the player leads with his elbow, does Ellis Gillam. Gale makes the tackle, but again, we're spilling the ball well inside the 6 tackles. No way through for Broadbent. Josh Wood keeps it tight, makes 10 metres. Bain in with his first tackle. Deep pass to Brad Walker. The dummy, not taking that, isn't Caleb Hamlin-Welly. Hood goes low to complete the tackle. Then it's the last one, 25 metres out from the Trinity line. Deep pass to Gillam. Johnston. Creswell into the line. Tries to go on the outside, kick into the in-goal area. Doesn't even reach the in-goal area. Because moving across that pace was Max Jowett. Here comes Josh Griffin. McGilvery with a little skip and makes another few extra metres. Liam Cade acting halfback. Steps away and allows Liam Hood to go in there. Alfords with the next drive. Carries the ball well almost up to the 40-metre line. Liam Hood goes back to the right with Luke Bain. Right shoulder into the tackle. But it's a good tackle from Tom Walker, the substitute. Gale will kick and he goes high again. Now then Luke Creswell. No, it's Shaw, isn't it? Gathers it this time. I thought he dropped it, Andy. It was a seagull.
I thought that.
Barrow in possession inside their own 20, trailing Trinity 10 points to 0. And again it's Scruffy at the play the ball. He's got to go back half a metre. Short side with Costello. Lost the ball. Trinity will get the ball from the scrum, 30 metres out from the Barrow line. Another great chance. Can we take this one? We've spilled a couple.
Barrow substitution was number 15, Tom Wilkinson, sponsored by Jimmy L. Reid. For number 9, Josh Wood.
Josh Wood being replaced by Tom Wilkinson for Barrow. Here comes Luke Gale. Dummies inside. Jowett on their wide. Outside. Can't get away from Luke Broadbent, the centre. Alfords finds Gale. Where are the runners? Bain knocks on, does he? Ball's tipped backwards. Referee says it's gone backwards. Liam Kay just settles it down 22 metres out. Now 23 metres out. Liam Hood's looked to his left, he's gone right. Bain this time drives hard into the Barrow defenders. Liam Hood brings it back to the left with Pitts. Caleb Hamlin Welly to within 5 metres. Hood on his own, the dummy, and then there's Pitts is it. Pitts try just to the left of the uprights. Well done Liam Hood. Well done supporting Jay Pitts, his 4th try in the Betfred Championship, sponsored by our dear friend Brenda Jones. 14 points to 0 with an easier kick to come. Trinity should be extending this now to 16. Try scored in the 35th minute. Just a hint of a dummy from Liam Hood. I'm sure they'll have been watching for the show and go. And good play from Jay Pitts, who was having treatment not too long ago, wasn't he? Just to the left-hand side of the uprights. Hood did well, as I say, at the play the ball. Took a couple of paces to the left, and there was Jay Pitts coming onto the ball like a steam train. I think you'd kick this one, Andy. Whether it would go across the crossbar between the posts is another matter. Hey, I missed them from there many times, I'll tell you. I don't mind admitting it. No problems for Max Jowett, sponsored by Beat Autism and Trinity. Have reached 16, Barrow Raiders 0, Trinity 16. 5 minutes to go before the break. Yeah, Andy just asking me if they're going to go short. Well, it's worked 2 out of 3. With no kicking tee. The heels of the boots, Andy, must be a lot softer than they used to be. We used to have to dig a hole with his boot. Back in, oh, I bathed, I love that down at the DIY Kitchen Stadium. They have gone short again. It's a good ploy, is this? Tap back by Pitts, and then Jowett knocks on. And Barrow are running it wide out with Johnston. Shaw jinks one way, then the other. And it's worked again for Barrow. 3 out of 4. Gillen with the drive onto the 20-metre line. Then he's lost a couple of metres. No, that's not a penalty. Trinity say the ball's come out in the tackle, and it has. There were 3 Trinity players pointing. Referee saw it eventually. Head and ball Trinity. You're joking, referee, says somebody below us. We've a good spot here, Andy, haven't we, in the gantry? As long as it don't rain. 2 minutes remaining on my watch of the first 40. Good 40 for Trinity. They've had to defend for much of that 40, but defend well they have. Liam Kay to feed the scrum. Hood goes right with Jack Croft. Hood down the short side with McGilvray. Referee stops the play because just wondering why. Oh, there's a Barrow player injured. Sorry about that. I didn't see him walking back. It's James Greenwood, former Salford player. Facial wound, is it? Or will it be a head assessment? It looks to me as though it's going to be a head assessment for James Greenwood. Round of applause for the loose forward. Trinity in possession, 13 metres short of the halfway line. Kay first receiver, inside ball to Hamlin-Welly, who is now 8 metres short of the halfway line. Hood goes back to the right. No, he don't. He comes left with Pitts. Crosses the halfway line. Referee tumbles. The crowd love it. Gale, the dummy. And that's the last tackle, 35 metres out. Running it deep to Kay, who now becomes a kicker and puts it higher, not too deep. Shaw gathers on his own 10. And Griffin and Croft had moved in quickly, and this time the tackle is legal. Good tackle from Bain. Pitts and Hamlin-Welly were also there. Pitts, Hamlin-Welly and Griffin again, the three Trinity defenders. Deja vu. That's 3 tackles from 3 from Hamlin-Welly. Little chip over. Has Bullman got the pace? Alfords knocks on, it went backwards, says the referee. The Speckies below us won't like that. The referee says it went backwards. Oh, who wants this? Jarrett hits his shins. Come on Trinity, get organised. Ollie Pratt says I'll take the next one. Good tackle by Walker, Tom Walker that is. Hamlin-Welly across the halfway line. Makes 10 metres or more. Good run from the back row forward. Pitts, Kay, Jarrett into the line, this time on the right side, shows the dummy. Makes another just a few metres on the last tackle. Luke Gale's going to put it high. It's meant for Alfords or Pratt. Pratt takes it. Oh, and he sets the ball inside to Alfords, who knocks on. Oh, the referee says it's a knock on Barrow. The Speckies aren't going to like that either. Half-time hooter goes before the scrum can go down. It's been a good half. It's been a good half of rugby league football. Trinity scored an early try on the 5th minute when Ollie Pratt went in. Max Jowett joining the line as he does so many times, but Jowett couldn't convert from the touchline side. But he could 10 minutes later when Daryl Alfords went in. Again, Jowett providing the pass. The goal from the touchline side gave us a score of 10 points to 0. But then a lot of defending to do for Trinity. And as much as Barrow tried, the Trinity defence held good. And then with 5 minutes to go before the break, a lovely ball from Liam Hood. St J pitching at the left-hand side of the post. Jowett goal. And it's half-time here at the Craven Park Stadium in Barrow. Barrow Raiders 0, Wakefield Trinity 16.
the boys and girls, let's hear it for the Barrow Raiders!
Welcome back from ETC and cameraman Andy Davis to the Craven Park Stadium here in Barrow. Half-time Barrow Raiders 0, Wakefield Trinity 16. And hopefully more to come in the second 40. Thanks for joining us. No sign of Lachlan Walmsley or Harvey Smith, the two substitutes not yet used by coach Darryl Palmer. A reminder that next Sunday we're back at the DIY Kitchen Stadium. Batley Bulldogs, the visitors. Jai gets the second half underway with a kick deep. So Barrow with the first touch of the ball in this second half. Walker's first drive. Jared Stack, the second one, the skipper. There's been a few players bundled back in the tackles this afternoon. That's one of the Barrow substitutes that's driven that one in. Silver with the drive. It's Tom Wilkinson that's gone on, and it's Tom Wilkinson that takes his second drive in this set of 6. And Aaron Smith, the former England Knight, is now operating at acting half-back in the absence of Josh Wood. Alfords gathers the ball 5 metres from his own goal line. Brings it back at pace and power. Gaylord acting half-back. This is Ollie Pratt, one of Trinity's first half try scorers. Ashurst upended on the 40 metre line. Gale down the side, short side. Just inside the Barrow half. Gale reaches, this is Pitts, the try scorer just before the break, and Bain can't get through the two defenders on the last tackle. Hood has looked to his right, he's looked back to the left. It was Kay to the right, it's Gale to the left who's challenged as he kicks. Taken by Andrew Bullman, the winger. Good defence, Darrell Alfords. Good defence, Luke Bain and Caleb Hamlin-Welly, and as I've said many times in that first half, Liam Hood. Full back, Creswell ducks under the first Trinity defender. Walker looks to offload but then decides he's going to drive it into 3 Trinity defenders. And a round of applause for the front row forward substitute. Smith to the left for Silver. Leads with his elbow into the jaw of Hamlin-Welly, but he stood his ground along with Bain. And Pitts still making ground. Last tackle for Barrow on the 32 metres out from the Trinity line. This is Johnson, who's little chip over the defenders. Bounces into touch. Trinity turnover. They'll be in possession inside their own 20. Those half-time pies were nice, Andy. Where were they from? You're making yourself. You're a lion, son, so you are. Trinity leads 16-0. Liam Hood acting half-back goes down the short side with Jack Croft. Upended, that's a penalty for Trinity above the horizontal. He's okay, he's Crofty. This could be your ball, Andy. Ooh, it nearly hit that seagull. 5 metres inside the Barrow half. Kay will find Bain. And again turns his right shoulder into the tackle of Wilkinson and Silver. This is Pitts, finds Hamlin Welly. They like to scream for forward passes, do these Barrow fans. Hood away from acting halfback. Kay drives, playing in the halves, remembering the absence of Mason Leno. And of course the sad injury to Miles Lawford. Pitts, Gale, the dummy from the half-back, ducks under the first tackle, it was a bit high. Leading 16-0, do we run it? I would imagine so. I think Gale is going to be alright. He's on his knees and he's up and grinning. What's new? Hood with ball in hand, we're going to check the tap. Hamlin Welly with the drive, he wasn't running at pace but he's taking it to within about 5 metres and even less. Gale, short ball, Ashurst. Good tackle Walker. And it had to be. Deep from Hood to Gale, he's beat the first defender, Pitts on the charge. Pitts turns. Scored one already in the first half, he's going to drop over on his back, is he? Short of the line. Deep from Hood to Jowett, overhead pass to walking try. Walking try, the second of the afternoon for Darrell Alfords, and his 9th championship try of the season. And Trinity have extended it to 20 points to 0, and we're in the 6th minute of the second 40. And again it's Max Jowett providing the pass. And once again it's good build up from the forwards. Bain, Caleb Welly all driving in hard. Hood operating as he does so quickly from acting halfback. Jowett into the line and literally a walk-in for Darrell Alfords. The seagulls, it's like that film Birds, Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. I think the easier job will be the ball, don't you? Look at him over here. There's somebody feeding him over there, Andy. Well, thinking it's the ball. Max has brought the ball back about 25 metres, as I say, as he did in the first half. He's right on the far touchline side this time. That looks like it's holding up in the wind, and it's gone to the left. So it remains 20 points to 0. Come on, Barrow, it's the call from below us. Fourth Trinity try of the afternoon, just 2 conversions. But the 2 that Jowett has missed have been right on the touchline side. Shaw this time goes deep. Taken by Gale. Oh, here comes Caleb Hamlin Welly. Look at the drive. Almost up to the 20. Good drive from the substitute. Hooded acting halfback. Maddie Ashurst, the offload. Liam Kay, the offload to Griffin. He reaches the 30, almost. Down the short side again with Liam Kay. Jack Croft had to reach and knocks on. Was he running the wrong angle? Maybe so. Head and ball Barrow. Come on, Crofty, lad, get your head up. Brad Walker to feed the scrum. Aaron Smith's at the base. Brings it back left to Johnston. Into the hands of substitute Max Clark. 6'5", the centre. I think he's a back row forward, really. Johnson looking for the runners. Tom Walker's one of them. On his back, 10 metres out. Chance for Barrow to open their account. Scruffy at the play the ball, holding down Crofty. Another set of 6. Johnson finds Walker. Short pass to Starkey through the gap. Ball goes into the in-goal area. Jowett's dropped on it. Goal line drop out. Pressure on the Trinity line. Max Jowett not rushing this one. Oh, he's gone. No, he hasn't gone as short as he perhaps would have done had he wanted to go short. He went up to the 30-metre line, which is where Barrow restart their set of 6, and they've now brought it back and inside the Trinity 20-metre zone. Smith looks to his left. Brad Walker has to reach, takes it back to the right. Silver, the prop forward. Substitute Wilkinson. Nobody coming straight onto the ball there. Johnson this time goes inside with the pass to Matthew Costello. 10 metres out, Trinity have got to defend. Aaron Smith look to his right. Silver on the charge. Griffin with the tackle. Penalty because it was high. Clumsy from Griff. Costello thought he'd scored. Takes the tap again. Now he goes. Hold him up. Trying to kid Griffin. You can't do that. Far too experienced, Josh Griffin. Dummy this time from substitute, is it? Held up in the in-goal area. Again, it's cracking defence, Trinity. They want to keep them at 0, don't they? 20-0 at the moment. Max Jowett's taking a knock. Ryan Johnston, short pass Walker. Great defence, he's lost the ball. Play on, Trinity in possession. Great defence on Tom Walker. Physio comes on to have a word with Max Jowett. Thumbs up. Short side with Jerry McGilvray. Short side again with Geoff Christie. Hood seen a gap. Hood through the gap, makes 10 metres. Then he's pulled to ground unceremoniously. Griffin and acting Harper. This is Liam Kay looking for the runners. Pushes it wide to Gale. Jowett's okay and is into the line. No way through for Ollie Pratt, but he crosses the halfway line. Good build up from Trinity. Gale again, it's him that's looking for runners. Pitch sends the pass inside to Hamlin Welly. 10 metres inside the Barrow half and a quick play the ball on the last tackle. Gale's going high and across field. Creswell's well positioned, the fullback. And it's Josh Griffin and Liam Kay, the two Trinity defenders, that keep him in his own 20 metres out. Ooh, you could hear that, couldn't you? And I bet Ryan Shaw felt it, not only heard it, but felt it. Short side again. Ooh, again you can hear the tacklers. Good deep kick. Not a 40-20, of course. Turnover on the 30. Darrell Alphys says, I'll take the first drive, lads. 2 tries already. Hamlin Welly turns his left shoulder into the defenders, but again they'd moved in quickly. Walker it was. This is Luke Gale, dummies inside to Ashurst. Not taking the dummy from Luke Gale out, the blue shirted defenders. Short side with Liam Hood. 2 dummies and then the offload to Pratt. Scruffed by the back of his shirt collar to the ground. Gale says, I want the ball. Gale gets the ball. This is Pitts. Now it's Kay Griffin. Overhead ball to McGilvery, who's lost the sort of power. He had to wait and hesitate. Took the ball. Barrow have gone offside late in the tackle. Oh no, it's a penalty to Barrow. No, it's Barrow that's gone offside, so it's a penalty to Trinity. It's pointed one way and it's pointed the other. 10 metres out. Another set of 6. Barrow have got a defender trailing 20 points to 0. Josh Griffin fancies a try from close in. Pumping those legs to within 3 or 4 metres of the line. Hood goes left to Kay. Deeper to Luke Gale. Here comes Maddie Ashurst. On his back, a metre short. Hood's pointed to the left. There's nobody there on Ollie Pratt. He brings it back to the right with Gale. Flat pass. Underneath the post. Is it a Trinity try? He's held up. It was Jay Pitts on that occasion. Scored one like that in the first half. Liam Hood away from Martin Harpack. Hamlin Welly. The offload. Ashurst overhead ball. Is it going to be the hat-trick for Darryl Alfords? It is. Hat-trick last week. Hat-trick this week. Will he go on to score 4 and equal his last week's score? 24-0. Third try of the afternoon to Alfords. And a kick to come. Matty Ashurst this time with the overhead pass, and the try comes in the 16th minute. Tenth championship try of the season for Darryl Alfords. Came to the club, of course, after the pre-season because of the injury to Jerry McGilvery that kept him out for a couple of months. 2 substitutes. Lachlan Walmsley's on. So is Harvey Smith, the Academy International. Liam Hood going off, clapping the Trinity Speckies. And I wonder whether it's going to be Max Jowett after he's taken this kick. Yeah, there are 13 Trinity players now going back into their own half. Max will take this kick and then he'll be substituted. Come on, finish on a high, Max. So you can only imagine that Lachlan Walmsley will go to full-back. And of course, Harvey Smith for Liam Hood is like for like. Hooker for hooker. And another right on the touchline side. Come on, Max, finish on that high. The wind's got it. Look how the wind's got it. Holds it back and he goes to the left. There's obviously a strong wind blowing up the centre of this park. Max Jowett has been substituted. So Lachlan Walmsley back to full back. .23 minutes for Lachlan Walmsley and Harvey Smith to play. Hamlin Welly with the drive across the 10 metre line and almost up to the 20. Clapping his hands is Harvey Smith. Ashurst offloads. Bain with the drive. Smith goes down the short side with Pitts. Here comes Griffin. Probably hear the cheers and the oohs and ahs for another forward pass. Pitts looks to the left. Gale was deep. Lachlan Walmsley into the line. Jinks past one, falls to the second defender. Quick play the ball. Gale again looking for the runners. This is Pitts. Hamlin Welly the drive across the 40 metre line. Onto his knees. Smith's flat pass to Gale. He's got a little chip inside to Walmsley. Was Walmsley obstructed? Bounces into the in-goal area. Fullback does well, Luke Creswell, to bring the ball back into the field of play. Max Clark does even better, and then he loses ground after he's driven it for 5 metres. Don't be going offside so late in the tackle count, Trinity.
Barrow, the substitution was number 10, Ellis Gillen, sponsored by United. For number 20, Ramon Silva, sponsored by United Union.
Ellis Gillen back on for Ramon Silva from the dugout, and the kick goes straight into the waiting arms of Lachlan Walmsley from 10 metres inside his own half. He's back across the halfway line, he's back across the 40-metre line. Good run from Trinity's fullback. Smith at acting halfback. Ollie Pratt the next drive across the 30. Jay Pitts. Dummies inside from Liam Kay. Jack Croft tries to go outside his opposite number. Does well, does Jack Croft. Quick play the ball. McGilvey goes left with Walmsley. Walmsley fancies a dip on his own. He's within 5 metres of the line. Smith comes in quickly. Show and go from Harvey Smith. He's been watching Liam Hood and Tommy Doyle as Harvey Smith. But not on that occasion, young man. Somebody's injured. It's a Barrow player. Centre Matthew Costello. Thumbs up from the Barrow physio. Smith will play the ball just a couple of metres out from the Barrow goal line. Liam Kay's at acting halfback. Deep to Luke Gale. Short pass, Hamlin Welly still going. They offload to Walmsley. Walmsley's got the ball down. Welly did so well. Try for Lachlan Walmsley, sponsored by John and Linda Ashcroft. 15th try of the season, believe it or believe it not. 28 points to 0. Who's going to take the kick? Try scorer Walmsley is going to attempt to kick the goal. He kicked some for Halifax last year. 22 minutes played in the second half. Trinity now looking comfortable at 28 points to 0. Round of applause for Hamlin Welly and Matty Ashurst. Renault for Tony is back on, so is Josh Bowden. And the try was scored midway between the left post and the far left touchline side, and Hamlin Welly did well with the drive. Luke Gale was organising the offload from Hamlin Welly. The try for Lachlan Walmsley. He's brought the ball back about 16 metres or so, that's all. Kicking into a strong wind. And Walmsley converts his own try, his first goal for Trinity. Sponsored by John and Linda Ashcroft. Trinity have hit 30. 30 points to 0. Short, this time goes deep again. Bounces twice. Bowden with his first touch from returning, after returning from the dugout. And Renault for Tony's first touch since he returned from the dugout. Still tackling well, the Raiders. Pitts is doing big minutes again. Luke Bain drives. Doesn't quite reach the 30-metre line, centre field. Smith is looking to his right, he goes that way with Liam Kay. Inside ball, Josh Griffin. Turned on his back. Good defence, Barrow. Deep to Renew for Tony. Gale again organising the defenders. The attackers, rather. He's not organising the Barrow defenders, is he? Short side with Gale again. Walmsley steps inside. One. Has he got the support? It's the kick. It's meant for Darrell Alford. It's a bit too deep, is it? Yes, it is. Hey, good idea. Execution. Not quite right from. A bit too strong, Lachlan Walmsley. But good effort. Tap 20, 7 tackle set. Trinity offside, over enthusiasm yet again. And Brad Walker finds touch. That's a good kick. He's made about 30 metres at least. And Barrow will start this set of 6 inside the Trinity 30. With Luke Bennett taking the tap. Long ball finds Brad Walker. This is Tom Walker, his namesake.
The substitution is number 9, Josh Wood.
Josh Wood's back on.
Number 21, Aaron Smith, sponsored by Blue Wine Knights.
Ball's gone to ground. Taken by substitute Max Clark. Creswell, the fullback, at acting halfback. Ryan Johnston looking for the runners. Long ball to Brad Walker. Taken off the ball, was it? Oh, this might be a little bit dodgy for one of the Trinity players. I was following the ball. Was it Josh Bowden? Sorry, Josh, if it wasn't. Referee's coming towards his touch judge. Oh, it's Josh Griffin, was it? Or was it Luke Bain? Griffin perhaps has taken over the captaincy. 10 minutes, Luke Bain. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. He'll be back for the last 5 minutes. Played 25 on my watch. Josh Wood taps, Walker with the drive. Was it Josh Bowden? No way through there. Little Harvey Smith was there to assist. Deep pass to Ryan Johnston. Sent to Matthew Costello on the charge, and again it's good Trinity defence. Come on, don't let him score. Walker again, Tom Walker into the in-goal area. Hold him up, that's all you've got to do. Ball back, of course, onto the 10. Deep pass from Josh Wood. Drive from front row forward Gillam. Again, it's right on the line. Short of the line. Walker on his back, don't let him ground the ball. Good defence, Trinity. And it had to be on the last tackle. Watch for Josh Wood, doesn't show and go. Comes deep. Drive from Tom Wilkinson, the substitute. Turnover. But I've said many times, haven't I? Not a bad place to turn the ball over to your opposition when they're only just a couple of metres from their own goal line. 30 points to 0, Trinity lead. Tom Walker receiving treatment, the Barrow substitute. Matt Crowther on having a word with a couple of the Trinity players. Thumbs up, I think it was Jack Croft there that's just receiving running repairs. Jerry McGilvray burst through the first defenders. Oh, he just couldn't get away, could he? Referee's on his backside again. The fans love it, don't they? The fans love it. Alfords comes looking for the ball. He's scored a hat-trick, remember? Penalty for a high tackle. Oh, we've had a few of them this afternoon, haven't we? There's a referee. I think the referee's lost a boat, or it's come loose. Having a laugh with Luke Gale. Penalty for Luke Gale from inside his own 30, takes play onto the halfway line. Ollie Pratt will restart. Seems an age since Ollie Pratt opened the scoring on 5 minutes for Trinity. And the drive. Good tackle from the skipper, Jared Stark. Renault for Tony turns into the defenders. He's reached the 40-metre line inside the Barrow half. Harvey Smith along Paul to Liam Kay. Dummies to Griffin. Penalty Trinity for the lifting above the horizontal again. Just clumsy that, no intent from Matthew Costello. Takes the tap, Josh Bowden with the drive. He's made 10 metres and more, 15 metres. Good drive from Josh Bowden. Harvey Smith at acting half-back. Goes left with Gale, looking for a no for Tony, here he comes. 10 out. Quick play the ball for Harvey Smith, deep to Luke Gale. Dummies does Gale, not taking it Luke. Quick play the ball, Pitsy. Harvey Smith at first receiver, was he? What's he doing at first receiver? He was going into acting half-back, wasn't he? Pitts at acting half-back, deep to Gale. Lets the ball go to Kay. Griffin through the gap, Griffin try. Gets the ball down eventually. It's been a while since Griffin scored a try. Sponsored by M&M Engineering, his 7th championship try of the season, 34 points to nil. Kick to come. Scored in the 28th minute. Liam Kay did well. Powerful back row forward, running at pace from the K pass. No stopping Griff from there. 7th try of the afternoon for Daryl Powell's side. So in the absence of Max Jowett, of course, Lachlan Walmsley, who's kicked 1 from 1, will attempt the conversion attempt. About 10-12 metres maybe to the right hand side of the post. The touch judges' flags are raised, red and yellow, as Walmsley converts the Griffin try, 36 points to nil. And Lachlan Walmsley, sponsored by John and Linda Ashcroft. Barrow have gone off this short kickoff that they used in the first half. And I'm not too sure why, because it worked for them. They've gone deep again. That's bounced over the head of Ollie Pratt. Hits the corner flag after the kick from Luke Gale for a goal line dropout. Greg Worthington's back on for Tom Walker. And so is Ramon Silva. I'm not sure who he's replaced. So Lachlan Walmsley, the goal kicker, and the goal line drop out. Swirling ball which Brad Walker does well to take over his shoulder. Gillam the offload to fullback Cresswell. Inside ball to Costello through the gap. Cresswell don't be taking any dummies. Barrow trying the left corner to substitute Max Clark. That'll please the Barrow Speckies who've been faithful. Referee's disallowed it. Referee's disallowed it. He's having a word with his touch judge. Now then, is he going to penalise one of the Trinity players and give a penalty try? High tackle. 10 minutes for Lachlan Walmsley. But what decision is he going to give? Is he going to give a penalty try or just a penalty? I think he's only given the penalty. So Trinity down to 11. Should be spinning it wide, shouldn't you, against a team with only 11. Now we've got to defend 10 metres out, Barrow. Long pass to Brad Walker, double pump, that's gone to ground. Comes stepping back inside centre Luke Broadbent. Remember Luke Bain's still in the bin. 8 minutes remaining. So Luke Bain's still got a few minutes to do. Ball's gone to ground, Liam Kay cleans up. Take your time with this next set of 6. Let's at least get back to 12 players on the park. Jack Croft, just take it steady, Jack. Just drive the ball in and hang on. Nothing silly, nothing rushing. Don't panic. 36-0. Bowden with the next drive into 3 defenders. Luke Gale organising things again. Daryl Alford's come a long way in from his wing. Pushes away 1, pushes away 2, and then at pace. Ball's gone to ground, has it? Barrow in possession. First knock on, head and ball to Barrow inside the Trinity half. We won't have many in this scrum, will we? 4 in the scrum. Josh Wood to the left to Ryan Johnson. Jack Croft defends well along with Liam Kay. Defence going to be tested now, Trinity. Ryan Johnston, Gillam the front row forward, Ellis Gillam. 32 metres out, Josh Wood's look to his right. Brings it back to the left with Silver. Bowden hangs on. Oh, the offload in the tackle. Josh Wood has a senior gap, a little jink one way then the other. Harvey Smith took his ground and makes the tackle. Along with Josh Bowden, 11 metres out. Deep pass to Johnson, gathers the ball after the little bit of juggling. Chip through, can Trinity get back and defend? Jerry McGilvery, can he get the ball back into the field of play? Yes, he does. Liam Cade acting halfback. Here comes Jack Croft. Well done, Crofty. Matt Crowther spending some time on the field, isn't he, the senior physio? His thumbs up again for whoever was injured. Hang on to this, Daryl Alford, which he does on this occasion. 6 minutes and counting, that's the official timekeeper's watch. Harvey Smith back to the right with Josh Griffin, who offloads back to Harvey Smith, the dummy from Smith, no way through for the little fella. Gaylord acting halfback this time, goes short side with Renault for Tony, through the gap. Oh, he'd got Pitsy on his left shoulder, last tackle. Loses the ball.
I'd like to thank you for your attendance here this afternoon at the Northern Competition Stadium. The official attendance is 2,245. 2,245.
2,245 spectators in the Craven Park Stadium as Barrow come yet again to Trinity, and the substitute Max Clark, who thought it scored not too long ago, sends the pass beyond the winger Ryan Shaw. He even went beyond the touch judge. Into touch, Trinity in their own 30 will come up possession for the last 5 minutes of the game. Thanks for joining myself, TC, and cameraman Andy Davis, by the way. Long journey back. But next week it's much easier. The DIY Kitchen Stadium will welcome Trinity's visitors, the Batley Bulldogs. We'll be there. Hope you'll be able to join us. Renault for Tony, the first drive in this set of 6.
Number 10, Ellis Gillum.
Ellis Gillum's had a good game, driven the ball in hard, and he's been selected by the Barrow man of the match. Liam Kay, a couple of dummies, and then the pushing away of Ryan Johnson. Bowden met by Josh Wood. And what did we say in the first half? Don't run at Josh Wood. Luke Bain's back on from the sin bin. Josh Wood again defending, goes low with the shoulder. Tony again. Won't go to ground, will he? Big unit. Luke go direct in the traffic. Little chip over. No, he's gone deep. Fullback has to turn and chase Creswell into the in-goal area, but easily gets the ball back into play. And then he's carried back into the in-goal area, is he? Yes, he is. Goal line drop out, Barrow. My watch says we're almost a minute into stoppage time, but the official timekeepers on the far side of the field says 3 minutes. Time for another Trinity try. Shaw goes deep-ish. Watch for the bounce, Luke Gale. Tips his fingers, knocks it back towards his own goal line, does Luke Gale. Has to start from the 30-metre line. Renault for Tony, sidesteps one, pushes away another, then falls to the tackle on the 40-metre line. So a lot of work to do, a lot of metres to cover if we are going to score again. Cut out pass finds whoever's on that far left wing. Referee allows play to go on despite the cries of a forward pass. It certainly wasn't Darrell Alfords, he's inside. It was Jay Pitts. This is Darrell Alfords. Pushes forward inside the 40-metre zone. Away from acting halfback goes Smith before finding Gale. Liam Kay had to reach back. Here comes Griffin. Come on, finish on high. Let's have another. Darrell Alford's fourth, maybe, if we go left. That's the way we're going with Josh Bowden. Gale. Knock on from the Barrow Raiders player. Head and ball Trinity. Still got time. 2 minutes. We need a try from the scrum. Or am I expecting too much, Andy? Not at all, he says. Jack Croft's going to feed the scrum. Gale to the left, Griffin to the right. Croft goes back that way to Luke Gale. Liam Kay shows a dummy. Does he fancy one on his own? He's got Alfords on his outside, but the Barrow defender didn't leave Darrell Alfords' side. Deep pass from Alfords. Gale tips it backwards, does he? Scruffy. It's all gone a little bit scruffy, but Barrow come up with possession in the final minute. Keep them here, lads. Don't let them score. 36-0 do. Shaw takes the ball inside. He's not had any running chances, hasn't this free scoring winger. Josh Wood goes right with a deep pass. Even deeper one from Brad Walker. Finds the wingman Andrew Bullman. Skipper Stack, he's worked hard. And there indeed goes the final hooter here at Craven Park in Barrow. 16 points nil, if you remember, at the break, with first half tries from Pratt, Alfords and Pitts, with 2 conversions from Max Jowett. But in the second half it was all, once again, all Trinity, even though at times they did have to defend, and at times they went down to first 12 when Bain went to the sin bin, and then 11 when Walmsley was sent to the sin bin for indiscretions. Daryl Alfords completed his hat-trick early in this second half. Lachlan Walmsley came on, replaced fullback Max Jarrett, scored a try and then converted his own try. Josh Griffin, the 7th try of the afternoon, and Walmsley converted. 2,245 spectators here at the Barrow Raiders ground. Trinity have come out victorious. Long journey back home. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage. From me, TC, and cameraman Andy Davis. We'll see you next week at the DIY Kitchen Stadium. It's finished Barrow Raiders 0, Wakefield Trinity 36.